Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Knights. The Knights have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Nolan Ryan is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season, and this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
Standing in, Larry Doby. He will lead this one off today. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Ryan is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. First delivery to him on the way.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
Doby on third. Parker stands at second. No outs. And it's 1-1 to stand the man. Now the 1-1 pitch. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So it's second and third with 1 gone now. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. From the stretch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, Evan Longoria, as he hits one on a line to left field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. He pulls into second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
The catcher, number 13.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs. And they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Cubs are on top 2-0. Daniel Espino will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can only win your first big league game once, and in his last start he did just that. I'm sure that ball is put away someplace very special. Nothing more he'd like to do than get win number 2 here in this one.
Into the box, Corey Ray. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Corey Ray.
The pitch.
Count 1-0.
Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And here's the second generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
So striding forward now, George Brett. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. That's inside. 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And here's a slider for a called strike.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
The 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
At the plate, Andrew Jones. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 25 homers and 64 runs batted in. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Here's another 0-2. And it's fouled away. First and second now, 1 man out. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Andrew Jones becomes out number 2 this inning. In now, Fred McGriff, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, McGriff is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
These are the stats the oppositions look at.
Drives it out to deep right center field. This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The relay throw. The throw, and he's tagged out at third. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count on the play. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2, and we are tied 2-2. Stepping up now, Ryan Valade, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
Ryan Valade.
First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 8.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
Miles Straw is next as he finds himself behind 0-1, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing of. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Struck him out.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in this second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box now, Daniel Espino. And he puts it on the ground to second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D-Roy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. 2 balls and a strike. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gwynn will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Bottom of the 2nd inning coming up, all square at 2 apiece. Now batting, Chris Herman. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. First delivery to him on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Jose Iglesias is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Here's the pitch. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Pitch is popped up. Goldschmidt in foul ground, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting in, no one fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. The pitch.
No, that's low.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. To first, taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Dave Parker. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
All even now, 2-2. Here's the pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. So he's aboard again with his 2nd hit of the game here in the top of the 3rd. And as we take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd best on this Chicago ball club. The outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Standing in now, Stan Musial. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. High fly ball out to deep right field. Ranging back is Ray. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the first baseman, Paul.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Throw over to the bag. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Evan Longoria. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Comes set, the 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's fallen behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And the count will be full. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the third, all even at 2 apiece. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Nolan Ryan.
The pitcher, Nolan.
First pitch coming, here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. A look at our upcoming schedule for the next few days. After our ball game this afternoon, these two will be back at it again on Sunday, and then you see what's next for these guys in the week ahead. Settling in now, Corey Ray. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. In there at the knees, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
This one's flared out toward left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, number 00. second baseman, Nolan.
To the plate now, Delino DeShields, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 268 the average for him coming in. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Pitch is way outside and he can't even get a glove on it. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
A 1-1 home. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. On to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation for the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
At the plate now, George Brett, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Longoria is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew.
Stepping in, Andrew Jones, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Oh, and Jones gets under this one and sends a high fly ball to deep left field. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. A 2-run homer for Andrew Jones. Number 26 for him on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
So now to the plate, Fred McGriff. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 3 runs already home here. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's 5-2. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Omar Narvaez. Here's the first pitch to him. On the season, Narvaez is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gwynn is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ryan Valade.
So digging in now, Ryan Valade. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Miles Straw. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, and the deficit remains 5-2. Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Herman. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Popped high in the air. Goldschmidt is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 11.
Digging in, Jose Iglesias. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Left side. Reined in. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Digging in, Tony Gwynn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Indiana is out in front 5-2. Ready now, Daniel Espino. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And that's in there, base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed it his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Larry Doby stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
The 1-2. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
At the plate, Dave Parker, high in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, left fielder, Stan Musial.
So in now for Chicago, Stan Musial. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's it.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Espino is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. And it's a 5-3 game now.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
In now, Evan Longoria. Out in front of it, strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Home half of the 5th coming up. Indiana leads this one 5-3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Nolan Ryan. First pitch on its way. Right there for strike 1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Parker's in pursuit. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Delino DeShields. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. In there, a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Standing in now, George Brett. A runner on first with 2 away. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Omar Narvaez, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Now here's the pitch.
Omar Narvaez.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. That misses, 2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batter, the shortstop, Ryan Valade.
Ready for another shot now. Ryan Valade. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Gwynn
comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batter, number 4.
Into the box now, Miles Straw. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. 2 out, nobody on. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and here comes Andrew.
For the ninth, the center fielder, Andrew.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
A ball and a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Popped him up. Narvaez has a play. 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Fred.
Stepping into the box, Fred McGriff. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stan, the man, waits on this one, and that's out number 2. Standing in, Chris Herman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there. G-Man Choi is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
G-Man Choi.
Billy Wagner is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. No balls and a strike to count. And low, it's a ball and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving over is the Gold Glover Jones, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Larry Doby.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Larry Doby. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
The 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. 3 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
To the plate now, Dave Parker. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. That's inside. 2-0. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're still down 5-3. Tyler Webb is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 30.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Leading off for Indiana, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here's the 0-2. Right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now back.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Stepping into the box, Tony Gwynn. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Running hard. He's digging for second. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Johnny Bench will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Bench comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Corey Ray is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Popped him up. Longoria shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Joaquin Soria has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Stan Musial.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. 1-1 the count now. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Now batting.
A look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today. Both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's got a batting average of .444. He's set, and the pitch.
At the ball.
Soria, the native of Mexico, has a strong chance of being an all-star for the National League this year as he's currently leading the vote totals among relievers.
Hey, hats off to this guy right now. It wouldn't have been my first guess if I was thinking about who was leading at this position. But you know what? He's played very well this year, and the fans certainly have taken notice.
Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. 2-2.
Next up, 2-2.
Here now the 2-2 is smacked into the gap, and this might be extra bases. Digging for second is Goldschmidt. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
So now to the plate, Evan Longoria. Iglesias is up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The catcher, number 13, Omar Narvaez.
Coming to the plate now, Omar Narvaez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Cubs. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Number 66 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Digging in and looking for more, Delino DeShields. He singled his last time up.
Baseman, Delino.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. George Brett is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 2 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The center fielder, number 25, Andrew.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andrew Jones. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. A solo home run off the bat of Andrew Jones. His second of the game, and it's now 6-3.
A 3-run deficit in the bottom of the 8th is tough for a visiting team to overcome. But they've got 3 outs left. And after that homer, they're going to need to string together some hits to make a game of this thing.
At the plate now, Fred McGriff. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stan, the man, waits on this one. as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. We played 8 full. The Knights lead this one 6-3. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping up as the shortstop, Ryan Valade.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Connor Ubben is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in, Miles Straw. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
Now batting, number 66.
Josh Rojas will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Rojas.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Rojas is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
6-3 the final score today. Indiana led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Nolan Ryan earned his 9th win of the year. John Franco records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 25th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.